Hello, all of you beautiful butterflies. So today I'm going to be unboxing this Littlest Pet Shop hotel slash apartment slash who really knows at this point. But this is a super cool little like thing here, and I'm honestly gonna use it more as a display thing to show off all of my new LPSs, which guys, I'm addicted to. Honestly, I keep getting more. And with Christmas coming up, well, with Christmas with Christmas and family knowing that I'm obsessed with toys have gotten me so many LPS, and I'm honestly so thankful. Like, LPS are my favorite things. I love them. Of course, I'm not giving up Barbie. No way. Barbie is way too special to me, but I can like multiple toys at once. It's not a crime. And LPS is one of my new favorites, I gotta say. They are just so cool in every way possible. Like, they're little tiny pets. How could I not love that? Come on. So, of course, whenever I saw this little apartment slash hotel slash whatever, I had to get. And the back actually opens up here to be more of a play space, but let's go ahead and firstly just take a look at all the pictures on the back. So we can see there's plants on all of them, which I'm obsessed with plants, so this is obviously the right thing for me. And we can see some trees back here, some bushes, some vines, a little bit of brick decoration on that one side, and some wood panels. There's another bush over here. The backside is like super adorable as well, and all of these open up to reveal a little room where you can put any LPS that you want, but there's also some decoration inside. So we have this mirror. This looks like a bathroom sort of thing. It's a mirror with a sheet, what are those called? A shower curtain, right? And then I'm actually going to talk about these doors later, so just stay tuned for that. And then there's this little stairs here, which this whole side looks to be the cat side since there's cat beds and a cat tree. So yeah, and then we have this big door right here, which I'm going to open in a second before I open up this side, which this little part right here has some more plants and some shoes, which seems to be another room. And it actually does have like a hole in the roof at the top. And then we have the bottom side here, which it's something weird. Like, it has a bone, but it's like through the thing, and then there's a little circle and a newspaper. This looks like it's supposed to be the floor, but it's a wall, so I don't really know how to explain that one. But now we're going to go ahead and open up this huge door right here, which opens up all of the rest of the rooms, which is why it's still confusing to me, because some parts of this looks like the kitchen and some parts of this look like one room. So I think this is supposed to be one house for one LPS, but maybe I don't know. Yeah, so we have the first room here, which is the entrance into this little slide. Then we have this little room over here, which is just a random room. We have this room, which has 3 little windows and just has some things hanging up. This one looks to have some, like a table in it. This one looks to be the kitchen since there are cabinets right there. There's a room above that, which doesn't really have anything special in it. I mean, like, there's some decorations on the wall, but it's like, it's not anything that would make the room definable, like, oh, this is obviously this room. It's nothing really like that. And then this one actually has the fish tank kind of in there a little bit, and then, yeah, I mean, that room's pretty big. It has a couple of windows in it. And then we have the floor right here, which that looks to be the bathroom floor, like tiles. That looks to be a newspaper. That looks to be like a litter tray. We have little spots here, which I'll actually talk about, where you're supposed to put an accessory that acts as sort of a little like pillow or dog food or something. So that's pretty cool. And then that's the cabinets. The front of the cabinets is actually a little window where you could put another pet in. And I'm pretty sure the pets that are supposed to go in here are supposed to be tiny, because look at those window spaces. They're not meant for big Littlest Pet Shops. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the accessories now. It did come with a bag full of accessories, which I'm excited to get open for you because look at this little fish right here. I don't know what I'm going to name this fish, but there is a little bowl for it all for himself, but he's so tiny, I can't even. We have this adorable little cat right here, which I'm in love with because so cute, and it actually fits perfectly on this little cat tree / bed thing right here. So I'm just gonna put her up there because why not? Then we have this little shell here, which actually has a little spot where the fish can go, and this thing closes up, so if you wanted to take the fish with you, you could carry it in that little thing. Then we have these accessories right here, which go onto the floorboard on the back, and they sort of like click onto the little spots, and those were pillows that go there as well. And then we have this little thing, which I'm not actually sure what any of this is for, because where is it supposed to go? I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to look at the website or somewhere because I have no idea where those things are supposed to go, but I'll find out eventually. And then we also have these little accessories, which I'm sure are meant for the cat since they are literally bigger than the fish. And this little bird cage, which this thing didn't come with a bird, but I do have birds, so it's not a big problem. And then this thing, and I mean Littlest Pet Shop birds, because I do have real birds too, so this little pillow can sort of be clicked on to go right here. And then we have this water tray, which can go right here, which only has 2, whereas the other ones have 3, so yeah, and I do fix that later. It wouldn't like stick on correctly, and I was trying to be swifty for the video, so I just left it there. But then that little food bowl goes right there as well. And then we have this little bush, which is supposed to hide this little thing right here, which is actually the wall imprint, since it needs to fit onto the wall as well. So we have that there. And once I got back from the website, I found out where this little navigator thing is supposed to go. I'm assuming that's what it is because, yeah, I mean, honestly. And you could put that little bird thing anywhere, but these, like, I originally thought that would go together, but it just didn't fit. So this little thing here is so confusing, but I'll show you where it all goes. So, yeah. So right above the fish tank, we can actually see that little thing that had the little thingy sticking out from it. I almost call everything a thing nowadays. Like, yeah, exactly. So it's like supposed to be an arrow sticking out, and I guess a pet can sit up there, and whenever the wind is spinning, that thing will go, and it'll show you which way the wind is spinning. But yeah, that goes above the fish tank. And then right next to this side of the cat bed, there's a little hole in the wall, and you can stick this pipe through it, and the bird cage hangs off of it, and you can just stick the little pipe through. And if I didn't struggle so much, honestly, I could have got it on the first try, but there we go. So now we have that little bird cage as well, which, yeah. And I don't think this has a specific home, but I think it's just a regular cat bed that you can put anywhere you want. Same with the shell. You could put it in the fish bowl. You could put it just wherever if you had another animal you wanted to put inside of the shell. I don't think there's specific places for that as either. So, yeah, I mean, all in all, actually, I need to talk about those doors because there's a little thing about the doors that I just wanted to mention before I left this video. But firstly, let's try on those accessories on the cat. So there's this little like headband thing, because I saw this on the website too. It kind of goes around her head just like that. I don't know what it's for, but it's there. And then this is supposed to be a skirt. Originally I thought it was a scarf, but it's actually a skirt, and it's a little difficult to get on with her head being so big, but eventually, you know, you get it on anyways, and she looks adorable in it, like seriously really cute. So yeah, I mean, it is kind of small, I guess. It looks more like an apron, gonna be honest, but it's still pretty cute. I don't think I don't see me keeping this on her, but I think it's cute for like more accessories for your LPSs, more accessories, so why not, you know? Now about those doors. So the doors on the sides, the big blue main door does not do this, but these doors on the side right here come off very easily. And there's actually a reason for this, which is a bit annoying, but kids sometimes, whenever it's small things like this especially, will break doors trying to pull them off, or they're too rough and they pull the door down and it breaks off. Now, whenever they easily come apart like this, it means they're easy to put back on. So of course you can break it off really easily, but that means that it's not going to be broken when you do break it off. So they do this so that kids can be really rough with the doors and they'll come off, but since they're really easy to get back on, nothing's truly damaged, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time, because I'm not going to be rough with the doors, so the fact that they come off that easily, I wasn't putting any pressure on them or anything, and they came off, is a bit annoying, but hopefully I don't have to worry about it too much since this is going to be mainly for decoration. But just keep that in mind. It is really a blessing at the most, because you're not breaking your toy whenever you let your kids play with it, because it can't really be broken unless they break off the big blue door. Then that would be a big, you can't really put that back on, just gonna say. So yeah, all in all, I really like this. Like, all of these little windows are gonna have little pets in them, and it's gonna be able to display all of my pets amazingly. And I love how colorful it is too. It really just brings out the whole LPS, being all of them being like kind of colorful and kind of weird. It makes everything a lot better. So I really like that. Like, I really like that. So I'm glad that I got it. And yeah, I mean, that's all for me today. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and hit the bell to get notified every single time that I post. I know it's so crazy. You can also check my description to see my Instagram and just learn more about my channel. But yeah, that's all for me today. So goodbye.